Hey guys, welcome back to episode 4, I guess. You know, last time I left off because I was confused how to make this thing. I mean, I've never ever heard of a Steam upgrade in a Dynamo before, so I was a bit confused. But I think I now have a pretty good idea. So why not start making things? Okay, so it's full now, and this has started working. We have our augments in, so it should be producing quite some energy, I guess. Okay, so since we have energy, it's time to use it. Wait, I need to convert it, right? What do we need? Energy converter. Yes, so this should be working. Now I just need to is this, I guess. Yes, and it's getting power. Very good. I guess it's time to move the bed. And now we just need to put in input, output, and this should be done. Done, done. Let's just hope this works. So, okay, so now we should just need to add some glass. Should be done. Try adding a bunch of glass. If this works. Okay, the machine has started making some weird noise and we are getting quartz. The quartz is getting transferred. Great. So this is like an infinite EMC farm as long as we keep supplying it with glass. Now one thing we can do is to like supply this glass manually or we can set up a production for it. The production sounds pretty nice, but it's a bit tricky to get started. I mean, we obviously need a lot of machines and okay, this has stopped for some reason that, oh wait, I need to put the water block so that it can produce steam, right? Oops. Okay, so this has got steam and it's producing power now. And this should have like enough power, at least for now. Let's take some glass, and by some I mean a lot. Just put it in here. So this should last quite a while. This actually is a very nice source of EMC, and we managed to make 6000 EMC already. Yeah, it's time to progress even more. I mean, obviously we don't need this. But this is like the worst feature of back, like drawers do not hold items. Why? Okay, so we are actually producing a lot more power than we need for this setup. Is actually a bit overkill. And when I say bit, I mean a lot overkill. Hey guys, so last time I ran a poll in which I asked you guys if you wanted to add EMC to the items that do not have EMC, like this pulsating dust. And guess what? All of you said no, but I am the emperor. Okay, I am the emperor, and I declare that all of these items have EMC. Okay, great. Now there has been a slight change. I added another mod, Project X, and no, I'm not going to be using the power flowers or anything like that. Do not worry. I just want to use this thing called an arcane transmutation tablet, which is very expensive at 103.56 million. It's incredibly expensive, but it has like an interface for crafting and it can directly pull the items that have EMC from the EMC table. So that's going to make our life so much easier, just so much easier. And it also adds this alchemy table, which is like super easy to make, and it can convert some items into other items, which is very good if you ask me. But that would mean we still need gunpowder, and we have gunpowder, so or we can do something simpler. Remember how glowstone has a recipe where I can get it from a basic macerator? Yes, so I think it's better to go that route. Just saying, that sounds more Tech like. But we first need to get something called a crushed cinnabar ore, and we basically need cinnabar ore. Now I don't feel like going mining, so we are going to go this route. And I do not understand why uh, the Nether is not accessible in this mod pack. If any of you know how to access the Nether, please tell me. Although I do not need it specifically, will be a bit cool to have it. Also, one thing I want to do is increase my EMC production. So I'm just wondering, is there a way to automate emeralds? Okay, so it's actually very easy to get. And we will get into it, but first we need to make this alchemy table, I guess. And this is actually pretty easy to make. You just need some cobblestone. Oh, wait, not cobblestone, stone. Okay, wait a second. We actually need. Oh, wait, we can use the transmutation table. Okay, never mind. And it needs stone bricks. That's weird. Oh, great. It actually consumed the transmutation table. Mm, okay, fine. It's still a transmutation table. just a bit weird, but still is the same thing. Anyway, so we need to get glowstone after all. Yeah, so I had a bit of an accident and I fell. Yeah, and there it is, my grave. But the good thing is that we got some cinnabar ore. I mean, we will get some cinnabar ore. Okay, so we are back with some cinnabar ore. Uh, and I just got 5 because I was feeling a bit lucky. Okay, so we have a macerator here. That's good. We just need one thing, that is a thermal centrifuge, which should be pretty easy to make. We need some electric motors, some tin cable, copper, and basically everything that we already have. Okay, so this should give us. Oh, we need a machine hull, not a machine casing. And there we have it, thermal centrifuge, and it's not getting powered. I do not know what it is with these machines. I just have to like put them facing the pipe, otherwise they won't get powered. Basically, they won't get connected. Anyways, so if I'm right, we should add cinnabar ore here, and this should give us crushed cinnabar ore, and then we need to put it in thermal centrifuge, which should give us centrifuge cinnabar ore. Finally, back to the macerator, which has a chance of giving us glowstone dust. Okay, so let's hope it does give us something. And at the start, I was a bit skeptical about the looks of this machine. I was thinking like, how am I going to differentiate between them? But when they start glowing, they look just super cool. Okay, so we have a bit of a problem. Basically, this thing is not getting enough power. So I was thinking maybe we can route some power from this. Oh wait, this has stopped. It's so painful to just keep on adding coal to this. Got to find some way to automate that. I guess we need to use the soft hammer to stop it. Yes, now. Okay, so isn't this supposed to give me okay, I guess we can start it now, and it should have enough build-up power to finish this, hopefully. Okay, and we also got these tiny piles of sulfur which should be able to combine into sulfur dust, and I think we got that now. I guess we already had it. We are also getting stone dust. Like, what is God? This is super weird. I do not understand what's going on. I was supposed to get glowstone dust from this, but I'm not at all. And it says here that a basic macerator will work, but not just outputting the redstone. I mean, the cinnabar dust. Okay, weirdly enough, that did not work. Well, that's very sad because now we have to find another way to do this, and I'm thinking maybe this switch data model. Ugh. Okay, so we first need to get into deep pop learning, and I think no, enough is enough. We start adding recipes. So basically, pulsating dust. Now, how much EMC is justified for one pulsating dust? You see, it can be made with a nether quartz and 1/4 of a ender pearl, but it needs to be processed, right? So I was thinking maybe we can just instead of taking 1/4, we can double it and take like half. So that's 512. Now 512 and 256. So that's 768 and 768. It is processed again. So 7068. I would say it's a 1534 is a fair price. Oh, I need to turn on the cheats. That should be pretty easy. So now, so we simply do set EMC and oh wait, we need one piece of it. Right. We need to hold one piece of in our hand. Okay, so 1568 and pulsating dust now has that. And if we reload it, we give it a second to reload the recipes. And oh wait, we need to use this command. Okay, so it's a bit different here. Okay, so that was super quick. And now this has EMC. Great. This has EMC. I'm wondering if this has EMC. Okay, this does not have an EMC. Why is that? We can see the recipe, and it takes 4 pulsating dust and 1 carbon fiber mesh. And the carbon fiber mesh is actually made with string and coal dust, so that's 48 plus 64. So that should be around 112 if I'm not wrong, but it's being processed. So I guess we need to double that. So let's take it 224 and then 224 plus 6272. So this should be 6496. Okay, that's expensive. 6496. That's it. And let's reload. Now it has EMC. Great. Pulsating mesh. Now a lot of recipes should have got EMC. Basically, EMC has an auto calculator, so this you craft something with this, so and every other thing has EMC, but this does not have an EMC, so they will do not have an EMC. But since we added EMC to this, yes, you can see all of these stuff have actually got EMC now. Oh wait, there is solar power in here. What? There is solar flux reborn in here? That's crazy. That's crazy broken. Wait, so since our simulation chamber has EMC, do I want to break it? I do not know. Will it retain the power? It had like lots of power. Let's see. No, it does not retain the power. That's sad. Very sad. Okay, now we need to make a data model, which should be pretty easy since everything has EMC. For that, we need some fine gold wire, some electrical steel, and a microprocessor. We do not have a microprocessor, we have integrated circuits. Okay, that's fine too. Okay, wait, this requires electrical steel. How do you make electrical steel again? Okay, that's easy. We just need some steel dust and silicon dust. Oh wait, not steel dust, steel ingots, sorry. How do you get silicon though? So silicon is actually pretty easy. Just need some glass and we hammer the glass to get glass dust. Now we need to put the glass dust in the electrolyzer. Oh, wait a second, not the electrolyzer, but the centrifuge. Okay. Well, the centrifuge is super simple. Okay, now we have a basic centrifuge. Okay, we need some wire. Okay, can I place the machine like this? Yes, I can. Now we put the silicon dust in here and we get silicon oxide dust, which we need to put in the electrolyzer, right? Oh, we need three of them. Okay. Okay, so three of them in there and we have some oxygen and some silicon dust. Great. Now let's add some. Oh wait, can we use this silicon to make like silicon something? Yes, there is a silicon ingot and okay, and it has EMC. A terrible EMC, but fine. An EMC. Okay, since we just need one silicon dust right now and making this is like super easy, let's ignore the fact that we need a lot. Okay, so electrical steel, basically how do we make it? Steel ingot and a silicon dust. Great, and it has EMC, so that's even greater news. Okay, and now we have electrical steel. Great. Make electrical steel plate. And after all this while, we get the blank data model. Great. We can only make like 44 of these, so yeah, they're not too cheap. Okay, now we need to power this simulation chamber, right? And this is a blank data model and it can be converted into a lot of stuff. A zombie data model, I think, is going to be great because the pristine zombie matter actually pretty useful, produces like a lot of stuff, but we need to have some rotten flesh for that. Oh, wait a second. We can also make a skeleton data model, which can actually give us bones and arrows and stuff, and also tin ingots. So, do we have a bone by any chance? Oh, we have. We have it. We have it. Okay, so let's make the skeleton data model. And we also need a good source of power because this power is not holding up, not at all. But I guess we can worry about that later. For now, let's get this thing started. So this has started. Oh wait, we need one more thing. We need polymer clay, obviously. And okay, that's weird. This does not have EMC. However, these have EMC, so that's no problem. We just need to add some EMC. We need some pulsating dust and some clay. And we need to make it in the alloy smelter. Okay, that should be pretty easy. I cannot wait to upgrade this thing. The waiting time is ridiculous. 12 seconds for a single recipe. Okay, so we have got pulsating polymer clay. Now it's 1569 and it gives us 4, so I guess we just half it. So I guess 785 is a good price for this, rounded up basically. Okay, now we have polymer clay, great, and we do not have a lot of it, but we can pull out this. We put this in here, this should start working. Now we can actually get better fuel for our dynamo, right? Oh wait, we can't. We need to make the philosopher's stone. For some reason I cannot seem to get like, okay, we are getting overworldian matter, that's great. We just need like, so we are getting overworldian matter and we just need, okay, so this is running and we are producing overworldian matter and we just need like 8 of these and we should have what we need, that is the witch data model. So let's take out a blank data model and get the other thing that we need, and that is basically glass bottle. Almost there. Okay, we have enough. Great. Now it's time to make a witch data model and hope that we get pristine matter. Now overworldian matter is actually great because we can make a lot of stuff with this. Let's see what will be actually the most useful, and by useful we obviously mean it in terms of EMC. So guys, I may have found the most broken thing you can think of. But for that we need to get some blaze rods, which should be pretty easy. We already have bones, we need some hellish matter, and hellish matter, if I'm not wrong, can be made with overworldian matter. Yes, it can be. We just need some netherrack. How do you get netherrack? Okay, it's not that easy. Need something called a chemical reactor. Okay, no problem. I'm tired of like fueling these things, so oh, get some glowstone already. That would be great. Produce one, please. There's only a 5% chance. That's sad. We need some better power generation. Now, speaking of power generation, I think there is solar flux in here. Yes, my friend, we have solar flux. Why is this so expensive? Okay, so we are getting into solar panels mod. Great. Oh wait, we are not. These recipes are simply insane. Need a better source of power, but not know how. Wait a second, there is a thing called hardened upgrade kits in thermal. I guess we need to make these, but for that we need invar, which will be pretty easy. Yeah, we just need some iron and nickel. Okay, we have invar. Okay, this was a bit more expensive than I thought. Oh, we also need a block of electrical steel. Okay, there it is, hardened upgrade kit, which is a bit expensive, but should make our process so much better. So let's try this, and we are now producing 60 RF per tick. That's a bit better. Okay, so I think we can just add another steam dynamo, upgrade it a bit, and now we need to put some fuel. Now I'm getting tired of fuel manually, so I guess it's time to move on to coal blocks. That was a big hit to my EMC. Basically 30% just went off. Now we should have enough power, hopefully. Okay, now to netherrack. Chemical reactor doesn't seem too hard. We already have like everything except the tick rotor, which that that's that's quite an amazing recipe. And there it is. Chemical react to find a way to put in dust and lava.